It's really not that serious.
Yo, we are back. Episode 22.
22.
Yo, it's your boy.
Wait, hold on. Let me explain why we laughing.
Yeah.
I had a fumble. You know what I'm saying?
It
I
happens.
was not recording the audio, but, it's all good.
It happens,
on.
man. Episode 22, man. We got Brittany here as our third official guest, man. Let the people know about yourself. Yeah.
I'm
BIZZIE's
so happy to be here today.
So BIZZIE has been advocating for Brittany for the past. He's been advocating for you for a while now.
Quite
Shout
a few
out to you.
episodes.
And I've been wanting to keep it strictly like the guys, but once Raymond
Too much testosterone.
yeah, once Raymond departed, BIZZIE was kind of in my ear like, yo, we should bring Brittany on. Reach out to Brittany. So I was like, yo, let's just go ahead and reach out to her.
You've always been my advocate, so shout out to you. Anything that I do, I can always count on you to put my name in the room. And
Yeah.
Shout out to BIZZIE being honorable, man. Shout out to BIZZIE being honorable, man.
I just see great talent that you've brought in the past and even in the present, and I just feel like if you can find different places that you can place that, it felt like it was a good space and it was a good fit. So thank you for coming, for even saying
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited.
man.
Yeah,
come
so
on,
thank
let's
you.
do
We
it.
appreciate you, man. So shout out to BZ, man. This was his idea to bringing you on and shooting today and everything with us. Let the people know a little bit about yourself, man. They want to get familiar with you. So go ahead and just something brief, not too long, maybe like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Nah, I'm joking. Go ahead. Let the people know.
They didn't need to know too much. We gotta ease into this relationship. Get a little bit here, a little bit there.
Give 'em a
But
taste.
you get a little taste, a little preview, a little sample, a little Costco sample. But as y'all know, my name is Brittany. I have been into this field of entertainment and YouTubing and social media for a minute now. And I'm really just looking to expand on that and spread my wings. So I'm happy that I can get on this podcast and really start putting myself out there more.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
dope, man. So shout out to Brittany, the newest host member of It's Not That Serious.
Hey.
Man, like I said, man, make sure y'all check us out every Monday on all streaming platforms. We are on Spotify. We are on Pandora. We are on Apple Music. Listen notes, wherever you listen to podcasts, we are uploaded every Monday morning at 8 a.m. And we are also now uploading 8 a.m. every Monday on YouTube, too. It's Not That Serious. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. But, yeah, man, how was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's weekend once again?
Let's start with you one more time.
So I had a really good, productive weekend. I called my girls over and we had a vision board party. So shout out to my girls. Shout out to setting the vision for 2024. Shout out to big things popping and little things stopping.
Yeah, that's how you do it. When you started off, you set up the vision. Of what you want to see, where you want to see yourself.
It's important. You got to have direction. Because if you don't know where you're going, then you're going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Facts.
Us fellas don't really do it like that.
We need to.
We need to.
We need to start having vision board parties.
What's up with that?
It's.
I think
don't
they
know.
think, like how you said earlier, they think it's sassy. Or it might be like not masculine.
I just think it's a certain way you should set it up. I think that a lot of
Maybe we
fellas-
should label it a vision board
Yeah,
party.
that's probably
But like,
it.
yo, fellas, I think more so for men, we just get together, talk about our plans and our future.
I think sometimes we just feel like we're so independent that we can just off the top of the dome
Do it on our own. Don't
figure
gotta write
it
it
out.
Figure it out.
Like
Yeah.
coming together to talk about it is like not really a thing that we do often unless we struggling with something. You know what I mean? So
It's 2024 though. We gotta get out of these mindsets because setting a vision is gonna help everybody, not just women, not just men.
Yeah.
Once you know what you're doing, you can really execute on the plan.
right.
Yeah, so it's like we gotta put that aside. I don't know what y'all should call it, bros and never mind.
Vision and barbecues.
Yeah, vision and barbecue, something like that.
She's about to go bros and hoes.
I was trying to get something to rhyme,
Yeah,
and it wasn't working.
She definitely was. She was definitely about to go real crazy on us.
Visions and decisions, something catchy.
Something about getting money.
Facts.
Men
This
gonna always
boy,
be interested in
yeah.
that.
Nah, but how was your weekend?
My weekend was cool, man. I went to go see my little baby cousin. She was just born. She's 2 months. Baby Love. My
Baby
cousin
Love.
CJ.
Cousin CJ, what's popping, yo?
Him and Rachel just had a baby.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I went to watch the Cowboys and the the Cowboys lose to the Green Bay Packers. Saw that. So I'm a Cowboys fan. We lost. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, all bad. It's cool.
I mean,
it's like a normal thing for us every year.
but I heard it was like this was like the saddest loss though.
Yeah, because we were very good this year and we lost like we do every other year. And then after that, last night I hung out with my cousin and that was pretty much it.
What y'all do last night?
We met up with one of her friends and her husband, and then his brother and his best friend. So we just went drinking.
Had a group outing.
Yeah, it was like a group of us.
Yeah.
Hit the vibes.
Well, me and my cousin wasn't supposed to hang out. I was going home after watching the game, and she called me, asking what I was doing. I was like, "Yeah, let's hang out."
What time was it?
Shit, we started hanging out like around 7.
Okay, that's
and then we didn't get in the
time.
house till like I didn't get home till like 3:34.
Oh,
Yeah, we was
I
out.
don't know. I'm 29, but I'm getting kind of old. I can't do 3:30.
Yeah, we
You
was
call
out.
me after 9, I'm liable to say no.
Yeah.
I'm in the house, in the bed already.
Yeah, we went to Barry's Pizza last night. It was like live. We went to Barry's at like 3 a.m, and it was like
I didn't even know
like,
they opened that late.
Yeah, they opened.
Word.
They had music full blast, and people like in
It's
there.
crowded in there.
It wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say crowded for it to be 3
Right.
in the morning.
And
It's
the
a
Berry's
Sunday,
Pizza,
too, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I heard it's like that a lot during the week though. Like crowded like that. I got the lobster piece like always, pepperoni wings. We ordered just 2 big pieces.
He got money.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah,
It's
No,
gonna
I
be
didn't
good,
order.
like-
Everyone ordered. And
Oh,
we all just
okay.
put in. No, not
You
just
had to
me.
clear that up. Huh?
Yeah, let me.
He still got money.
Yeah, I had
y'all.
this, like-
cut the check.
He
real
just
Yeah.
said, "Don't
quick.
call and ask him for nothing."
Yeah, don't do that at all.
Put your card on the table, B.
But yeah, man, that's all I did this weekend, and then got up and came here and been here all day with you guys, with you beautiful people,
Yeah.
who I greatly appreciate.
Man, it was a good vibe today.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited
Something special
for what's
coming. Don't
coming.
worry
Yeah,
about it.
we got some special coming for y'all, man.
Yeah.
But man, where y'all want to start? Y'all want me to just go ahead and just pick out
Man, what is it? Spitfire? Is that what they say?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
That nigga said Spitfire.
Why we have it.
Exactly. All right, so I've been seeing this going around on Instagram for the past couple of days. How would you make 10K in 2 weeks if your life depended on it? How would you make 10K in 2 weeks if your life depended on it, you guys? If your life depended on it and you had to come up with $10,000, what would you guys do?
I'm gonna have to sell me some plates or something.
10K?
10K.
I thought she was about to say sell some pussy. That's what I was about to
No,
I
you
was
didn't.
like, well, you said
Thought it was instantly going
No,
to
you didn't.
Yo.
10K in 2 weeks.
2 weeks though. Oh wait. No, because that food business is underrated.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact.
You get you a couple of plates. I'm gonna serve me some breakfast plates, lunch and dinner, dessert, all of that, and you can make it happen.
But that's you going from.
I don't think
day
you can
to
make
night.
10K in 2 weeks.
Why
on
not?
plates?
That's
Selling
what
plates?
restaurants do. They
No, but they're established businesses.
yeah.
That's different. You're not an established business. So you just about to pop up like, yo, I'm selling hot dogs and burgers, yo.
No, I'm not selling hot dogs and burgers.
What you gonna sell?
You gotta, bring it up. So
Lobster.
you know, you gotta get you some soul food plates.
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
10K in
Something to
2
drag
weeks
the
selling
people.
soul food plates?
Some ribs,
Yeah.
some barbecue,
And
That's-
dessert too.
desserts.
You gotta add desserts on.
Nah, you gotta come up with something else.
Look, I got a
10K?
cookie business right now, and net is half. Is half. Gross is half.
A month?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a month.
that's doing cookies though. Imagine me selling food. I'm selling food
Add
for
on
big money.
food and
That's a
just-
little side, a little something.
I don't
Because
think-
everybody gonna eat, especially if they can pull
people,
up
that's
and
one thing
pick up.
everyone love. It's like a universal thing is food, but I just don't
Yeah.
think you could do. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but just to pop up and be like, all right, y'all, I got mac and cheese, yams, greens, fried chicken.
Greens, beans, potatoes,
Yeah,
tomatoes.
like and to be like, yo, we about this. How much would you sell per plate?
Definitely it's gonna have to be in a $30 range if I'm feeling like I want to make some top dollars. So
So if you want to make $10,000 in 2 weeks,
$30 plates.
you gonna do
Wait,
30.
wait, $30 plates, and then how much?
How
for the
many
desserts?
plates I need?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, we didn't add the
on
desserts.
Yeah, add the dessert.
And we didn't add in drinks either. This ain't a combo.
They be making them drinks
Exactly.
and everything too. You can make money off the drinks too. Y'all.
See, BIZZIE
Either
baby.
alcoholic drinks or
So just
Don't
to make
do alcohol.
So, listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Going up.
Just to make you have to sell 10 plates just to make $300. 10 plates minimum just to make $300.
Do you know how easy that is? One family can come in and be 10 plates.
But who's to say you're gonna do that every single day to come up with 10 grand? I don't think you can
You
sell.
said my life depended on it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no choice. I'm in the streets. I'm on a corner.
You ain't got no faith, do you?
Not no 10K in 2 weeks selling food plates. I don't think so.
When it's a
That's
life or death
300
matter.
one order.
Yeah.
No.
So imagine
you have to sell 10 plates.
That's one family. So one order.
No, ain't no family eating no 10 plates.
Dog.
Basically.
Ain't no family unless they Hispanic and they don't eat.
Nah, fam.
Let me stop. Let me chill. That's kind of racist.
Yeah. Please.
That was real like racist right there.
Lord.
Cut.
That was racist.
He's
Nah,
sorry,
bro.
y'all.
I feel like that it's families that, well, households that don't maybe feel like cooking. Both parents is probably
All right.
working.
What's the lively? People don't even spend $300 on groceries. Well, they spend $300 on groceries, right? To last them, let's say 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You think somebody about to spend $300 on one family to eat for one day?
Yeah.
Nah,
Depending on how big your family is.
not in these economic
and
times. Though.
you got to understand, it's not probably one person that's paying for that. It's people putting in.
Exactly. This is
All right,
10
so that's
people.
one day, right? So you gonna do that?
No, that's not a day. 10 plates in a day. Your business sucks.
Okay, so that's okay. So how many plates you selling?
I
Today?
feel like at least you can do 100.
What?
Do you know the traffic of a restaurant?
Bro.
You're not a restaurant. You're selling these out your house.
And
The average person
and
don't always go out either.
I'm on Uber Eats and DoorDash now because I'm business minded.
Ooh.
So I've just reached a whole nother audience that I didn't have to know
You selling 100 plates per day?
or more. I'm on DoorDash. And
Yo, you was
Uber
better
Eats.
off. I think I was better. I think you was better off saying like 10K. You gonna have to go sell some dope.
He don't know food.
I'm
He always goes to the
business-minded.
restaurant. He always go to the restaurant.
Yeah, Mr. Bougie, how much was the Barry's pizza last night? One pizza was $30.
No, it was.
I know some sellers
One pizza
that
was
had-
$44, but it was.
Thank you.
It was 8 of us at the table.
10 people, $44.
And
You
everybody
just said-
pitched in, right?
Yo, $44. Yo, $44 off of 10 people.
But y'all only
We
had one
split
pizza?
it. No, we had like 4 slices each. But everybody didn't eat all the pizza though. It was like a half a pizza left.
Yeah, you don't got to eat all the food as long as they go to your house.
I don't think.
Some people be packing up plates for the next day.
Exactly.
So
People
I'll
eat
get 2
seconds.
plates. Yeah.
He trying to hate on my business.
No, I'm not hating on your business by any means. I just
say
don't think that's logical. That you
You
gonna
say your food ain't good.
No,
That's
I
what
didn't
he's
say
trying to
that.
say.
No, I'm not saying that. I just don't think you can make $10,000 off of selling food.
For 2 weeks,
Bro,
You got your food got to be real good,
nonstop. It don't. In this world, all I got to do is market it.
and the food don't be good. Word of mouth goes far. You see what this nigga stand? What's
No, you
his
said
name?
it got to be
Stan-
real good. It got to be good. It don't got to be real good. It got to be good enough for you to not spit it out, for you to tell your friend, for you to come back. It don't got to be real good, though.
10K.
Trying to tell you. some
And
people
times
that-
is different, financial wise for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do, BZ? If you had to come up with 10K in 2 weeks and your life depended on it, what you doing?
Dang, B. I don't even know. I probably have to help her with that selling plates.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
Teamwork. So you got to double that.
Nah, nigga, you gotta figure out your own play.
My own play.
This nigga trying to ride your
Hey,
bandwagon.
yo.
We finna make 20K. We got 2 hands on deck now.
I ain't gonna hold you. I might try to cut some grass, yo.
Okay, I can see that.
They make money off that.
yeah, I
yo.
can
They
see
do,
that
though.
right there. People need their grass cut.
Cut the
People
grass
need to
and
eat.
People do need, but it's
mind you, cut grass, the bushes, and everything, like all that. The
I like
whole
your
yard
mindset.
keeping. Yeah,
I like that.
They make a lot of money, bro. We had a guy come in. I want to say for like $200 to do backyard, front yard, do the hedges around the house, do the trees, cut the trees. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Manual labor at this
200.
point.
That's
Right.
a lot of
I'm like,
work.
But
He
he's
cheap.
doing it by
Oh,
himself.
he overcharged. No, 200 is cheap.
I think no, not cheap. I think $200 is. I mean, consider what he's doing
Right.
by himself. That's
By
yeah,
himself.
Full
That's
landscape job, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big job.
And think
for
about
you.
it, if he
I
has
think
somebody
maybe
else,
like,
he has to
like
he has to split that.
500, 400
Wait,
For what?
400 for what?
to cut the front yard, the backyard.
Depends on how big your yard is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all
Yeah.
got a big yard.
Yeah, but it ain't as big as some of these people.
Yeah.
Is. You know what I
200
mean?
sounds
So,
reasonable for the size yard.
Yeah. He got to bring his own equipment and all that too. Yeah.
Offload. I think that's a lot of work.
A lot of work. So
$200.
200.
I still think my plates is like
No, I'm not saying I don't think you 10K in 2 weeks.
10K in 2 weeks is $714 a day.
I think you underestimate
$700 a day.
I don't even think people with food trucks make that much money a day. Depending on where you post up at.
I think they do.
I think it depends on your location, how well your food is.
Facts.
But then also, my life is dependent on it. So I'm making breakfast and I'm making lunch and I'm making dinner.
Oh.
I'm full service.
Kill them.
Full service, okay?
You giving niggas napkins with their plates too?
Yeah.
Y'all see why I got Brittany on the show, yo?
I don't
Business minded.
I don't think so.
You
know,
you selling yourself short. You better start selling plates.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What would you do since you
Yeah.
hating on our hustle? What would you do?
I'm not hating on nobody's hustle. I just said I didn't hate on his hustle. I thought that was a great idea.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, just mine.
I didn't hate on your hustle. I just didn't
Just
think
mine.
I just didn't think 10K you gonna offer selling food. What would I do?
Underestimating the game of food. I'm sorry, bro. I've been watching people make hand over fist.
No.
B.
Who you done see make hand over fist?
See my own partner. Shout out Ambi Cakes. They cook plates and they do desserts. But when I go over there and they doing desserts, it's calls nonstop. People pulling up.
All right, but
strawberries.
let's be realistic, and I'm not take them out the picture. What is hand over fist? If you make a hand over fist, should you be working a job?
No.
So do they work jobs? Do they have jobs outside of what they do?
They probably picked up jobs later, but that's because, business slowed down. But you said 2 weeks.
Nigga, see,
If I needed to make it in 2 weeks.
Why? Now, see.
No. I'm with BIZZIE because
For a long period of time. No, wait.
Go ahead. You were busy what?
you got to stay with the question. The question is, if my life depended on it, what can I do in 2 weeks?
You said make 10K and selling food plates.
Make 10K and selling food plates.
I don't think you can.
Sweet Red Peach.
So then if
Sweet
you
Red
say-
Peach?
Sweet Red Peach.
Yeah, the dessert place.
Oh, right there on Manchester, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there. It's in Inglewood. Yeah.
Yeah, on Manchester.
How much money they bring
But
in?
they're an establishment. They have a building, a brick and mortar that marketed that's well known. People know.
You
People
think that
know
she
them.
always
Nigga,
had a
they
brick and
opened it-
mortar? She was in her house first, making cakes, and then she could afford
Yeah, but
it.
she didn't pop up and be like, "Yo, I gotta make 10K in 2 weeks. Let me
If her
start
life
cooking."
depended on it, she could have been up in that brick and mortar much
It's
faster.
how much time are you putting in there, too. You're not closing at a certain hour.
I'm talking about just
Standing
popping up, like, "Yo, I gotta make 10K in 2 weeks." I gotta make 10K
Sound
by the
like
first.
Day right there. I gotta figure out how to get this money. By
I gotta make 10K by the first. Say
That's
15.
me every week trying to pay my bills. Hey, how the money gonna come in? Where's it
See
gonna
what
come
I'm
from?
saying?
And it come up. It come up.
You putting
somehow.
a couple of cookies together and get the rest
The
of
hustle
it.
is always gonna hustle.
Because if you're going to say that and be like, they still got a job, well, half my check
See
is
now,
going.
because I feel like if you hustling like that, you making that type of money, selling whatever they selling, you ain't got no job.
All right. And they did. They had their own building and everything. Nigga.
If you making 10,000, you don't got no job.
No.
I'm
I
like-
say you don't need a job if you making $10,000 a
the
month off your.
business is booming like that.
Yeah.
If you making 10,000 a month off a business, 10,000 a month is nothing. That is nothing.
$10,000 is over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, and we live in California. $100,000 a year don't get you nothing.
It give me a lot.
No, it won't. It's
Yeah,
chump
when you
change.
move.
How is it chump change? So now $100,000 a year is chump change.
$100,000 a year
You
is
spend that at
nothing
Nordstrom's, don't you?
in
Nah.
California. $10,000 easily gone. If you want to live in a decent place, because I'm making $10,000, let's just say I want to upgrade my lifestyle a little bit. Just live a little bit better. Not nothing fancy, but my rent is going to be upwards of $3,000.
Okay.
Or my mortgage, whatever ones that I have.
Okay.
My bills, my car, my phone.
Whoa.
My expenses alone.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, wait a minute.
Your expenses alone is going to be,
So 10K, your mortgage is how much is your mortgage? Let's say
I think that your mortgage reasonably, let's say it would be,
2,500, 2,800. Mortgage or rent?
I'll give you $2,800 at the
2,800.
minimum.
Because I know a lady right now, her mortgage is $1,200.
I'll give you $2,800
So
right now. And right now, not a lady who had her house in 19. Whatever.
She's had it for a while, but
yeah,
okay.
you know, because
So that leaves you $7,200.
Then your bills.
Oh, your car note is how much?
Let's say the average, like $600 now
My car note is $444. So $600.
for the average.
Okay, that leaves you $6,600.
Let's say our bills that we got in our house, right? How much are your total bills coming up to?
I mean, well, you got $6,600 left. So how much is your light bill?
let's just average it out and not break it down. Let's just say it's $300 for everything. That's all your cable, your light, your electricity, your all of that. Mm-hmm. Now, are we assuming that you're debt free? And you don't have no credit card bills, you don't have no loans, you don't have no nothing?
Okay, we can factor that in too.
Yeah, let's factor that in. Let's just say that is another $700.
$700.
I'm really being generous with this because I really know some real stories right now that'll bring that price way up. But I'm being generous right now. Then don't have kids.
Leaves you $5,600.
Don't have kids. Wait, but I'm a business owner and I got an establishment. So I have to pay my rent on that too.
Wait a minute. You making $10,000 a month off your business? Or are you making $10,000 a month off your job?
We were talking about business.
No, we were not. You just said we weren't talking about anything. We were just saying that over $100,000 ain't no money.
It's not.
Over $100,000 is not the best money, but it's better than average on what a person makes in America.
That is true. It's not nothing.
I make well over my base salary is $120,000 on my job, and I live very comfortably. As far as people has to learn how to manage your money.
But you're a single man though, as in not married and no kids.
Correct.
You should be living very comfortably. You don't have no responsibilities but yourself.
All right, so now say that.
But you're not average
wait a minute. Say that. Say $120,000 is very good for someone that is single and no kids. Okay. Because you just shitted on the person making over $100,000 ain't no money.
No.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I did in the way that I said it.
My point's been proven.
But no, but I didn't mean it that way.
That's all I wanted you to say.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I meant considering the average American situation, which more people have a family and life than not. $100,000 goes real fast.
It does.
You need to have a family more. Yeah. And then I was also factoring in I'm a business owner. That's what I was factoring in when I was having a conversation. So if I'm a business owner, I have to manage paying my business bills and my personal bills. $100,000 is gonna fly by. But you never answered the question though.
What?
What was your side hustle or your hustle to make it?
I'm a scam.
Oh Lord, you going straight illegal? Scamming.
I can't cook that well. Yeah, I'm a scam.
You would give that answer.
I'm trying to think. What else can I do?
You ain't
if my life depended on it,
you know what I'm saying? You ain't good with your hands or, physical labor.
I could, but what physical labor I'm gonna get to be doing to make $10K? Unless I'm moving Okay, I got an idea. Well, no, because I'm gonna need a truck for that. So it was this lady named Molly. This Molly when I worked at Watermark. She had a moving company, and she would move celebrities from one home, or not celebrities. She would move lawyers, doctors, people with a lot of money. Okay. If they was moving cross country to their other house or whatever, she would move them, and she made decent money doing that. Like per house, she would probably make like $4,000 or $5,000.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but I have to have the clientele. I have to have the truck. This is something that was already established for her.
Your 2 weeks already up.
Yeah, my 2 weeks is already up.
Yeah.
You going straight to scam.
And you need employees because who moving in the house for $5,000? Yeah.
By yourself, yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something illegal, quick, fast. 2 weeks.
That is the way, but I'm saved. So I'm saved. I can't be doing no illegal
So we all agree that you cooking tacos.
Not tacos.
Soul food. You making soul food. You cutting grass.
I'm cutting grass.
And I'm scamming.
I'm landscaping.
Landscaping. More than cutting grass.
Yeah. Landscaping. So you getting up in the trees and climbing the tree and cutting down the branches and all that.
Man, physical labor. You're going to have to get out there and get it. A little 200. It's a work for 200, but at least I ain't got to worry about the police and no.
Wait a minute. You ain't going to make it. 200? Huh? 200?
That's on one house.
That's one house.
Bruh, you know how many houses you got? You going to be whooped.
If my life depended on it.
Yeah. That's what we keep losing. When your life depends on it, you don't got a choice to just be lazy and have options.
Yeah, you true.
This
you
is
trying
outside
to add it up.
every day grinding.
You true.
Shoot, if that, I'll nigga be adding on to Uber and after that or something. Uber Eats or something.
Nigga, you gonna be
whooped.
That car gonna break down, nigga. All the miles you gonna put on that shit. So Bradley Beal's wife, you guys don't know who Bradley Beal is, right? The NBA player for the Phoenix Suns.
Sure.
You know who she is?
Break it down.
No.
Okay, so why you say sure then?
That was a sarcastic, sure.
Oh, so Bradley Beal's wife was waiting outside the tunnel. Bradley Beal, the Phoenix Suns played the Los Angeles Clippers, and Bradley Beal's wife waited on James Harden and gave him like a handshake. Mind you, the Clippers had just beat the Phoenix Suns.
All right.
So it was kind of like a stir on social media. Was she out of pocket for doing that? And then like they did a high five. They did one of these. They did a high five. Let me show you. And they like locked hands.
Locked in. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was fine.
So it's like kind of like some, talks that she was like, she waited. You could tell it's footage of it that she was like waiting and gave him a high five and then walked off. Like, we don't know their past. We don't know their relationship prior. Maybe they met, knew each other prior, but was she inappropriate for that? Was she out of pocket for doing that?
Yeah.
She was out of pocket? Brittany, what you think?
You know, our first story is giving out of pocket. But, it's always more details to be had. Locking the hands is where you lost me. Like, well, first of all, waiting. What are we waiting for?
That's
and
my
it's not
thing
my
is,
husband. What are we
waiting on?
Just the high five, though. Because, like, it's not like you had something to tell me. No emergency.
I felt like she was out.
Like you was in passing already.
Yeah, like what are you waiting on? Another man for it. That's not your husband. That's the first mistake. And the second is the locking, because the only people you lock hands with is your boo. Or your kids.
Somebody you got.
Your mama. Another man that, again, is not my husband. Is
so
not
you
my
really
likeness.
you really telling a little bit of truth there. Like you got a little something for him.
Yeah.
To be locking in. It ain't one of them little high five where they tap. You know what I'm saying?
So we all agree she was kind of like
she out of pocket.
Yeah, what's tea? What's tea? I need to know.
Why you ain't waiting for your man who probably like stressed out that they lost? You know what
First
I'm saying?
of all,
like,
yeah, I saw.
is the tunnel on the same side?
I don't know.
Because
No.
last time I checked, they was on the other side.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like,
so you made your way over there.
You had time.
Man, come on,
she
bro.
came to the visit. The visiting team. I think the Clippers were at home too, because they wear their white uniforms when they're at home, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
That's weak.
So in that same day, I seen a video of Savannah James, and she does not take pictures with men at all. Mm-hmm. If there were men approaching her asking her to take a picture, she'd be like, no. But women, I seen a guy ask like, hey, Savannah, she was like, no. And then that same step, a woman was like, can I get a picture? She stopped and took pictures with women. So I was just saying, like, it just shows the difference in it. Because I couldn't imagine
Savannah locking hands with nobody? Absolutely not.
Savannah, I don't see Savannah locking hands or even, locking hands with another man.
We don't see Savannah looking at nobody else, okay? She be in her own world, momming, wifing.
Right.
No disrespect.
So, what's your thoughts on that, BZ? What you?
Well, I just think that it's some that shows respect and some that can care less for it. I mean, I feel like, again, what you making your way or you waiting over there for another player, knowing that your husband is on the other side. That,
I thought that was crazy.
That's kind of crazy, and you know that's gonna look crazy on camera.
And that's the thing. Watching. People have to remember, like, the spotlight that they're in.
Yeah.
So even if, let's just say it is innocent, what perception is this put off that you are at another man's terminal, high-fiving and locking and waiting?
That look like you ain't happy in your situation.
Yeah.
It just was wild to me. Do you think he had a conversation with her about that?
Absolutely.
You think it was a conversation that was had?
Absolutely. Yeah, how can you not? I mean, like, it's all over the place. And then,
would you have a conversation with your husband if he did that with another woman? Y'all just got beat by the opposing volleyball team. He was
hey, you cold with that one.
Hey.
and he went and said something to
he brought up the volleyball. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because, first of all, we just lost. Like, what are you doing?
Look,
right.
Her first thing is that we lost. She ain't like you, my husband. First thing is
we just lost. I need comfort from my man. What are you doing?
That's a fact, though.
Across the way, waiting on Susie Q. No, we need to have, like, I need to know what's going on.
You telling her good game and everything. You ain't coming over here to
what is that?
Get one of those little pats on the ass. Like, you can.
No, you bugging.
I'm trying to figure out what is at the terminal because it wasn't me.
Yeah, that was wild. That was OD. That just made me look at Savannah. I've always looked at her with like a high level of respect and class, but seeing that she don't take pictures with men at all, I was like, oh yeah, she's.
That's just how you keep yourself out of a tabloid, out of the blogs. You can't say I was ever doing nothing because I ain't never doing nothing to make you say. And that's how people need to operate when they in the spotlight.
Because even with the whole James Harden thing, if they were friends, that don't look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what if they was friends prior? Because we don't know the dynamic of their relationship.
And that's why I started how I started saying that we need more information to really
dissect this.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day, in no way, shape, or form, I don't care. Do you know? I just feel like I don't know. No matter what, I just feel like she was out of pocket for that.
Yeah.
It would have been different if she was already standing over there. She made her way over there.
Yeah.
Did that. And
or like y'all can do that in the back. The terminals don't meet some kind of way. Like,
but if she didn't know the camera was right there, she didn't know.
What was she over there for, though?
She didn't know.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think she
because the angle that I saw her from, the camera was like in the cut. Mm-hmm. So it was like somebody was holding, I don't know if it was like maybe a cell phone footage or something like that, but it was like they were.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when cameras out, you know, you don't know anybody's intention.
Yeah.
And it may not be like the game cameras or the TV. You know what I'm saying? Somebody on their phone is gonna be like, "Oh, this look crazy." Soon as that go up, the whole story just flip. Oh, she ain't happy with who she with.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know what I'm saying?
It's
and
all
then
about,
with the locking of the hands. Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, the locking of the hands is what got me.
Come on.
The locking
that's like a hug.
Got me.
It's.
I feel like that's very intimate.
It is.
Especially for somebody that's not your husband.
We have to place our fingers in between each other and grip.
Come on now.
You got to say words like that. Grip. We're gripping.
Oh, don't let you see it like a little grip, little extra pressure when you get the blood.
Yeah, we're gripping.
Yeah, nah, out of pocket.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
humping. We're gripping hands. Yeah. We're humping hands right now.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. So we're all in agreement saying she was foul.
She was foul.
She was out of pocket for that.
She was foul, or at least she set herself up.
Go see your man. He probably heard that they lost. You know what I'm saying? Now this nigga got to go home watching you lock hands with another.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of switch gears. Missouri math teacher, 26, was a woman, was arrested for messing with a 16-year-old male student.
Oh, Lord.
Father of teenager knew about the relationship and failed to report it to police and also was arrested.
What?
Yeah, so a 26-year-old female teacher was messing with a 16-year-old student, and the father knew about this relationship of the 16-year-old student. The 16-year-old student father, which is the boy, knew about the relationship, the father, and the woman will come over to the house and visit.
Okay.
What is y'all
who the people?
I'm like, yo.
What the people?
Huh?
They are cousins or who?
Nah.
Okay, he didn't sound like our cousins.
But listen though. I ain't go.
As a father, would you be like?
That's what I'm trying to say. As a father,
or was he hitting it too?
The father?
Lord.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's not
but
relevant.
Like, let's be real. If that's
it's
your pop.
relevant.
Wait a minute. You a pop. You a dude. You a father, right? Your 16-year-old son come through with a baddie.
Like, how you pull this?
Older. And you know he knocking her down in the back room.
Oh, my
God.
God.
You saying something?
Yeah, man. That's out of pocket, yo. She out of pocket for
you going to say something if your 6-year-old son not knocking down a 26-year-old?
Yeah,
because I don't want. I kind of change the goalpost a lot. Mm-hmm. So let's keep the story the same.
You do want to. I say this as a father, you probably do want to be proud of your son for you know what I'm saying, pulling something that you like. Okay, you got that type of sauce. Mm-hmm. But I mean, when you look at it, it's like, yo, what kind of mind she got to be going for dude that younger than her? You know what I'm saying?
As
16,
an educator,
you're
not focused on teaching. You're focused on.
Oh, you in there trying to fuss something?
Yeah. What are you doing here, pedophile?
Oh, wow. Yeah, she is.
Facts.
You just said, "Let me get my pick."
Huh? She is a predator. She is a predator.
Because I mean, if the shoe is on the other foot, I'm going to jail.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's always more creepy when it's a girl being the one. But when it's a guy, we kind of like,
and then think about it. It's playing on come on, man. That's fellas against the females. Like, it's easy for us to take that in. Like, okay, well, she want to give us
I don't think I would say anything. I don't think I would say.
So you'll go to jail.
That's the thing. I didn't know I had to go to jail. I didn't know. Like, I just found this out. I didn't know I was. I didn't know that was grounds of me going to jail.
What value is it for your son to be sleeping with his educator?
There is no value. I'm just, that's my son. He like what he like.
No, he can like what he like when they get of age.
Or like what he like at his age.
Yeah, hey, it's a whole bunch of 16-year-old cuties.
It might not be nothing that pique his interest at that age.
Then he need to wait. That's his problem. He peaked up too much.
You know what's crazy though? It's man. I remember these teachers be bad.
That's what I was just about to say.
God.
It was a teacher at my high school when I went to Westchester. I forgot her name. Black woman, stacked. And there was this student that would go in her classroom every lunch period. They would be in there for,
you know,
ain't no telling what they was doing.
At my school, we had a scandal with one of our teachers. He was fine. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna say his name either. But we had a fine black teacher at my school.
What school you go to?
All the girls. I went to King Drew.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, all the girls used to think he was fine. But I thought that as all the normal girls, we just thought he was fine and went about our business. Yeah. Apparently,
and y'all like older men.
That is true. That is true. But there have been a scandal, and there were several young girls, his students, that he was messing with. So when he was not a teacher anymore, I just thought he went on about his business. Whole time, he got fired because, you know, he had some situations. One girl came out and she made a whole video about like how that was her man, and she was like,
wait a minute. So how it was a grown man
teacher
messing with high school girls,
11th grade, 10th grade, 12th grade students.
Nah.
Yes.
That's OD.
10th grade.
Exactly.
Nigga, you.
I think that's weird.
I
think it's super weird for a man to mess with. I will always stand by that.
But
for
a man
to mess with,
but not a woman.
I don't think it's weird for a
woman.
woman.
It's the same predatory behavior.
You're absolutely right. But in the terms of him being a 16-year-old boy, liking, you know, I'd rather for him to be messing with an older woman than a little girl.
What happened to all the old teachers?
Exactly.
Like, where they ain't
ugly.
Now you got them putting on a tight this and tight that. They a little bit lower in age, and it's just giving pedophile when you come in there. Like, yo, like you already see as a male, you already see these girls growing into their bodies at that age.
With, like having sexual relationships with them.
Yeah, sexual relations. Straight up thought that they was. Well, they thought that they was boo. Like, they didn't even know about the other boos, and was like, "Oh, wait, we all sleeping the teacher?" Oh,
but my thing is, how did that get leaked? Like, how did they find out?
One of the girls had made a video exposing everything, but he had already got fired, but we just didn't know why. So the T came out later.
Did he go to prison for that?
I have no idea. I didn't do no follow up research, none of that.
Yeesh.
But that's weird. That's like either
in your DNA. Either he got fired or he tried to resign before.
That's like in your genes.
You ever try to flirt with your teacher? The fine one?
Never. I never had a good looking teacher.
I feel like the problem falls on
the parenting.
The teachers.
Nigga said the parenting.
Because
they're not even there to know what's up.
Yeah, kids gonna be horny. Like,
yeah,
you think somebody older than you is fine, they fine. Like, we cannot change how we feel. We growing into our own selves. But the teacher's responsibility is to say, no, you're a child.
Draw the line.
And so it doesn't matter how you feel about me or whatever. You need to get it together. But when you act on it and you want to be sleeping, weirdo behavior. Yeah. I'm not for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's super weirdo behavior. I think it's weirdo behavior too when a woman is dealing with a younger man, and I think it's weirdo behavior. Especially, that's not even weirdo behavior. That's, you need to get beat up, punked, whatever. A grown man messing with an underage girl.
Double standards that he got.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? I think it's different for a man and a woman.
It's not.
You don't think so? Because you're a woman.
No, because men are affected by this every day, and they feel just as, what's the word? When you feel like
men are affected by messing with older women as a child.
Yeah,
like they were raped. I believe
taking advantage of. Yeah,
taking advantage of. What do they call it? What's the word when they say you're breeding you or
you said what?
What's the word they using? They breeding you or they
grooming?
Grooming you.
Grooming.
Yeah, that's grooming. Like okay,
right.
Yeah,
you're right. Because I might have not wanted this.
Yeah, and it's like even if I did think that I wanted it to an extent, I didn't think that we was gonna go all the way. Yeah. So I am horny. You right, but you preyed on the fact that I was horny, and then you took it to a whole other level.
Right.
Yeah. Now you like changing up the way.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would say something though. I'm gonna be honest. I just gotta be real. I gotta speak my truth. If my son was back in this 26-year-old,
cause you proud or cause you just.
But how do I know how old she is? I'm not asking.
You know.
I just see my son bringing home an older joint. I'm like, okay, cool. That's your business, son.
No.
That's your business. But yeah. So we all agree she was out of pocket.
Weirdo.
Can't do that, y'all.
Weirdo, man. Weirdo behavior. Y'all ain't never messed with nobody older than y'all and y'all was underage?
I wasn't
Not
underage.
older like that.
It's older, but not underage.
You wasn't underage? You never messed with nobody older than
I
you?
had been out and had a job for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
So when you was 16, 17, you wasn't messing with no 22, 23,
Nah.
24, 25? No?
nah.
Okay.
I didn't have game like that.
I believe you did.
I did.
Whoa.
Not
Whoa.
2025 though. I'm just saying. You know, like 16, little 18, 19. That's older technically. 20.
Oh, okay.
Little
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
maybe.
They fresh out of
Yeah, the fresh
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Carly Russell. Y'all remember her?
His name is the frog girl.
Yeah, the girl
who claimed the kid.
What's y'all thoughts on her now? Now that y'all look back, I just want to make sure I really felt bad for her. And I really thought something was going on. Not after all of it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about at the time.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt bad. I just want to say we ain't forgot about you. Your name lives on.
You should be ashamed.
You should be ashamed of yourself. But what's y'all thoughts on Carly? You know what I mean? To this day, when y'all look back and think about what transpired, I just thought about her the other day.
running back in short. What happened?
The girl who claimed to say she saw the
And
baby on the side of the highway, and the baby got kidnapped, and she got kidnapped. They used the baby. You remember her?
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend. It was like she was trying to get her boyfriend's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Carly.
Then
Russell.
she just showed up at the house all of a sudden.
Yeah. I don't know, yo. Like,
I got an attitude with her. I'm sorry. If I see Carly on the street, I'm giving the stankiest eye because how dare you have us get all up
in the uproar.
Yeah, we really in our feelings for you. Emotions like, let's find this another black girl then gone missing. And whole time you playing games.
that's what social media do to some of these people. They think that they can use that to, you know what I'm saying, either weaponize or use that as a technique to get
She was bugged out for
to
that.
get attention is kind of wild though.
She was bugged out for that.
From just her
crazy.
man, she wanted to get an attention. That's wild, bro.
That's crazy. All she had to do was go talk to that man,
That-
or just give him time.
Like seriously, we going through all these hoops.
That nigga
getting
was doing
kidnapped?
walkthroughs after all that at clubs in Atlanta.
Really?
Yes,
He didn't got famous off of
that's
his
crazy.
girlfriend fake
Yep.
disappearance.
Yep.
I tell you, this social media stuff is out of pocket.
Social media is wild these
It
days.
is.
Hey,
Some of the stuff I be seeing on social media, I be like, yo, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Every time I think something is far fetched,
Yeah.
I see it and I'm like, oh no, I'm not tripping.
In a minute, we gonna be so immune. It's just like, oh, that happened. Yeah, sounds about right.
that's why nobody be taking shit serious like that.
Yeah, and when it's time to really be serious, we don't even know who to believe. Are
All
you
in
sure she
short.
missing?
What's
Yeah.
the wildest story y'all seen on social media? Some of y'all saw and y'all was like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, it would have to be the alien in Miami.
That was something you was just like, that's wild.
Yeah, for it to be out in the open and he walking and all them police is there, like that's kind of wild right now.
I think the wildest thing for me last year was the submarine disappearing. I still can't get over that. Where is the submarine?
It imploded.
It imploded. Yeah.
Oh, they came to that conclusion?
Yeah.
said it got too deep and there was too much pressure. And
Too much pressure and it imploded. Yeah.
Took all of them out.
Took all them people out.
Trying to go see the Titanic, yo.
Never in a million years I'm going down there that deep.
That's why I'm just like, our curiosity kills the cat.
Yeah,
This is an example, literally.
I'm not that curious. For me, the most craziest story. I don't know. A crazy story that I saw. I probably had to be that Carly story. Because I was really emotionally invested into that.
Yeah, me
into
too.
that. I just couldn't believe this woman just got kidnapped.
Off the side of the road.
Off the side of the road.
And then you thought she was a good Samaritan. Like, oh,
Trying
you
to
was
do the right
helping?
thing. That's what messed me up. But she was trying to help. And then it was all a hoax.
It was all, but I'm so mad. I know we're trying to move past this, but it's like the thought process. She was on the phone with somebody pretending to be kidnapped because they heard the screams right before the phone call ended. Then, so you made it this whole story. Oh, I see a kid. Oh, blah. I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna fake scream so they know I disappeared. I'm gonna leave my car stranded, so I'm gone. Like, how?
At what point did she ever think like? Did she ever think this through before even doing it? Like, she must emotionally gone.
But she thought it through.
But my thing, no. But my thing is like, at one point, did you ever say like? Remember, we was having a discussion about the guy who drove like 2 hours away to kill somebody.
Yeah.
And I was like, at one point, did you ever just say, "Yo, let me stop"?
Yeah.
Slow.
Like,
yeah.
Like, yo, I'm bugging. Let me go home.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, have you ever been crying and then while you crying, you be like, "Yo, what am I crying for?
Exactly.
Like, is it really that serious for me to be crying?"
Uh-huh.
Did he not have that? Did she not have that thought in the middle of that?
She
Like,
probably
At any
did,
point,
like,
she had several times.
She probably.
I want to know. I would love to do a documentary Netflix on her. I want to know why the world was looking for her. What was she doing?
Right. They never told us. She just disappeared. Maybe that was her moment why she came home. Maybe she planned on being gone longer, and then she was like, you know what, this is going on.
It's going on. Yeah.
She probably didn't think it was gonna go this far.
Yeah, go national.
That's what I think that some of the mindset is. It's like it's not gonna go that far. It's not gonna be that national. You know what I'm saying? People get kidnapped every day. You know what I mean?
Maybe she didn't even think it'll make it to the news. Maybe she just thought her mama would say, "Oh, Carly's missing," to the boyfriend, and then he'd be like, "Oh my god,"
and he'll come out, because she's trying to get his attention, right?
Yeah, the whole time
he'll reach out to her and she'll call him.
and that's it.
He'll reach out and the nigga will speak.
She was probably waiting for him to pull up.
Niggas had National Guard, all that, looking for that girl.
Child, people scared to drive the freeway and park their car over.
Boy. There's a lot of sex trafficking going on, so it's just like...
Yeah. Did y'all hear about the story about, it was a woman in Houston, and it was a napkin on her door, and she reaches for her door handle, and she passed out.
Yeah. It's been so many of those instances.
Yeah.
You got napkins, you got zip ties on your door handle, you got... they put in zip ties on cars to let you know that the girl is single and by herself.
Yep.
They watch you. When you leave, they zip tie, so you know, get her. She by herself.
They giving you a lot of warnings on the gram, like people are telling you what look out for this.
That's crazy.
Napkins, or they'll put, it's a lot of stuff. They'll put a basket behind your car so that you have to move
get
it.
out the car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or they put stuff on your...
The hotels is crazy too. They got some type of thing that you can put under the door. And they start jiggling with the handle to get in your
That's
room.
wow. Yo, you that thirsty?
It's dangerous out here.
But my thing is, women who will give their body up to you
for free.
And you ain't got you kidnapping girls that don't want that life.
Yeah.
They're trying to take whatever they want.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
The lengths people go to do some crime, ill shit to somebody.
The lengths people go for attention.
Recently watching. I was talking to my uncle. Did you guys remember the girl that was killed in downtown LA, and they found her body inside the apartment?
The freezer.
In the freezer. So that building, my cousin Monique lived in that girl. They lived in the same building. But I was having a discussion with my uncle and them last night. That girl, I'm sorry, this point of the story I was trying to make. That girl, her mom is friends with my uncle Chris's girlfriend, so they like grew up together. Not grew up together, but they've been knowing each other for a long time.
You always got a chain. I just noticed that about you.
What?
Anytime you telling relationships, it's always a chain. My uncle's sister's girlfriend.
So my uncle, girlfriend, and that girl's mom are friends,
right?
And they grew up together. And my uncle's girlfriend used to babysit her when she was little, and also, my cousin Monique lives in the building that the girl got killed in. So it's just crazy. And when I first went to Monique's apartment, did you go with me to Monique's apartment? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I went to first time I ever went to my cousin's apartment, I have like real good, like, I don't want to say discernment, but when something's off, I'll say something. When we first went to her apartment, it was just random people in her building. And I was just like, yo, you live here? Like, you don't think that's weird? She was like, no, like, this is an apartment. People coming in. I'm like, Monique, this is kind of weird. Like, that's random. And lo and behold, this happened, months later. And I was having a conversation with my cousin, my uncle and them about, you have to be an evil, evil person to they broke her wrist, broke her ankles, stabbed her, strangled her. That's how she died,
Oh my
through
gosh.
strangulation.
Yeah.
But to do something like that and to go live your life,
Yeah. That'd be the part right
because
there.
they haven't even figured out they have no leads, and if they do have leads, they haven't told the family.
Right.
But there was a young lady there, her friend in the apartment with her. She felt weird and left because of whoever the two guys that were in her apartment left because she felt weird energy, and they've been unable to find the friend. But my thing is, one, why would you leave your friend? And two, that apartment unit don't have no cameras. It had no cameras and nobody going in or out.
Dang.
Or nothing.
Dang, yo.
So now when you go inside her building, in order to get up, you have to
Put the code in.
You had to put a key
card.
fob in, and in order to go down, you need a key fob.
Yeah. So nobody's leaving until we know that you belong in here.
Smash security over there now too?
It wasn't security when I went over there yesterday. I mean, they've always had security, but I think they should have put up like an armed security guard walking around.
Yeah.
Like at least two at all times.
Yeah, surveilling the premises.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
Do your
wicked down in
walkthroughs.
that area too right now.
Huh?
Bro. It's a little wicked down there.
Yeah, downtown is wild.
Yeah, definitely.
Downtown is wild.
Getting
Gotta be
worse,
careful
too.
being outside. They had a shooting on New Year's night and shit like
Yeah,
that.
me and
Yeah.
Deshaun was just talking about that.
It's crazy.
It's just getting crazy.
It really
The
is.
world is getting
The
crazy.
world in general.
Yeah.
You can't go nowhere. Like, without something happening. Or, yeah, it's too much for me.
That's why I stay in the house.
Yeah. Like, you need
But
to do other
anything can happen. Something can happen with you in the house. A car can
Yeah,
come
but I'm
flying in
safer
the
at
house and
home.
smash
And
you
I
up.
got all where I know my weapons need to be. Yeah.
People love talking about something happening in the house. My chances are lower.
Yeah. I walk around my house all day, so I know where I can go cut to, that a turn that person may not know
When
out in
it's
the
your
streets.
time
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. You know what I
When
mean?
it's your time to go, it's your time to go, man.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, you
That's true.
can't stop that inevitable.
Yeah. You don't need to be outside every night though.
On another note, y'all saw the comments that Lyra Galore was making? So Lyra Galore is dating Rick Ross right now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Christina Mackey is dating Rick Ross right now. And so she did an interview with some dude. I don't remember who it was. And he was basically asking her, how does she feel about people bringing up Pretty V? Because, Pretty V was dating Rick Ross prior to her. Like,
Oh, that was a real thing.
I didn't know that was really did. I thought that was like a skit or something. They was doing. But okay.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know.
they
Okay.
was privately dating. They didn't do too much public, but they was privately dating. And her whole thing was, she was like, I'm not worried about it because like he hasn't done any of the things that he's doing for me with none of them other girls that he's been with. He's never put anybody in a jet or bought the things that he's bought for me that he's done with all these other girls.
How would she know that if it wasn't public?
Right. Whole time he was actually engaged to Lyra Galore. But apparently she feels like she's superior than all these other girls and he's on this whole new level. And so Pretty V, I guess she had put laughing on her story and then they was like,
Wait a minute. So Rick Ross was engaged to Lyra Galore.
Lyra Galore, that was before Pretty V. But Christina Mackey feels like she is superior than all the other girlfriends that he's ever had.
Why?
Because he's publicly displaying his...
Yeah, but Ross publicly was publicly affectionate with Lyra.
If that's what the interviewer was saying, like, how are you finding...
And he was public with the other chick he dated. What's the young lady? The young lady he has the kids by. He got the 2-3 kids.
Oh yeah, she just
yeah.
posted up after that too. Yeah, I seen her response to something.
Yeah, like she had like 3 kids by Ross or 2.
I think so.
I think it's 2 girls and a boy. Yeah,
So my
she got
question
3
is,
kids.
do you relate public like showing of affection to it being more real than other relationships?
Like it's
Nah.
just because I show public affection to the person I'm with, is my love greater than
Yeah.
it was? Go ahead, BZ.
I feel like be in a state of you in the public eye as far as celebrity.
Yeah.
So it could be a put on. You know what I mean? It looked like it is. It looked like it's all lovey dovey, but behind the scenes, it might not be as sharp. And she would say, "I'm better than other females" to take a jab and to try to make herself look a lot better. I feel.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think,
she didn't directly say that she was better, but the things that she was implying, she was giving like, just check the facts. Like, what has he done for them?
Because he just posted her.
Yeah,
basically.
posting her and I guess the things and the trips that they go on and stuff.
So who is this young lady? Who is she?
I have no idea who this girl is. Like,
Russ
outside of dating him, I don't know who she is, but clearly somebody.
I only seen a picture of her the other day, and what, she was cooking tacos for him or something like that? Is that the same one?
I don't know. I don't follow her. I wouldn't know nothing.
I don't really, she sounds a little delusional.
It did. My whole
That's
thing
a turnoff. Like, as a man, if I was dating her, I'd be like, especially Ross, for him to be such on this, like,
yeah,
that would be like, you need like a boss, like, you such this boss dude. Her saying that and coming off
cringy.
It's like, yeah.
And that's how I feel like the world was like saying, they were like, this is not gonna age well, because why did she even feel need to compare?
Why publicly say this?
Yeah,
Ross already showing you off,
and that's all you. The proof is in what you think is.
I didn't know him and Pretty V was dating.
Yeah, and my whole thing is that everybody doesn't have the desire to be public. So how do you know that he wasn't whining and dining and jetting and gifting?
And that's something she didn't want.
Yeah.
It's funny. I had a conversation with somebody about Nipsey and Lauren, and they was like, well, Lauren, he didn't marry her. And I was like, well, we don't know if she wanted that. Yeah. She might have not wanted marriage. Or maybe, she was working on things on herself, preparing for, like.
It takes some time to get to that level. Like,
who's to say Nip didn't propose to Lauren? And she was just like, not turned it down, but like, babe, I'm not ready. I want to be with you, but I'm just not ready right now. Let me get myself together.
Absolutely.
I got into a debate with somebody about that. Like, how y'all, we don't know. We not laying in their bed every night.
Yeah. You're not behind the scenes. It's like.
Yeah, it'd be a whole nother story of stuff going on we don't know nothing about.
But some people want the limelight. I feel like her speaking that out loud, she just
it was
thirsty
giving
for the
very
limelight.
much like,
I saw that, but I didn't watch it.
I need attention.
Yeah.
Because Pretty V, she don't even post much of nothing but her comedy and herself on her page. So it's not like out of the ordinary for her to not want to have to do it public.
Y'all think she funny, Pretty V?
Yeah. I think she has, a lot of moments.
No, let me not say that. I don't wanna...
Are you about to...
No, I think Pretty V's pretty. I mean, I think she's okay funny. Like, I think she's a pretty girl. I don't like the other girl. Just she be with
B. Simone.
Oh my God, I can't stand her.
You don't think she's funny, or just in general?
I don't think she's funny. I don't think she's funny.
Her comedy don't really.
It don't hit well. Yeah.
Do y'all think her comedy hit well? I don't think it hits well. No.
I think she has good comedy. Good,
I think that her natural personality is more funny than her actual.
How many times we say about people?
Comedic.
What?
About people who we say this about a specific person, that they're funny more naturally than this role they get put on as a comedian.
Oh yeah,
because like when I watch interviews of her and like she talking and doing stuff, then I'm like, oh yeah, be someone, I'm with you, girl. But if I have to sit down and actually watch a stand up clip or something like that, I'm like, oh. Like, it wasn't bad. Yeah. I chuckled maybe. I chuckled.
I think when she lets her natural come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I found moments where I've actually laughed. You know what I'm saying? That's something she did. Mm-hmm. But the extra stuff, you can tell when they put too much on.
Yeah, when they put a little bit too much on.
I cannot stand her.
The baby boy. That joint.
Yeah, I cannot stand her. But I like Pretty V, though. But I think Pretty V is funny.
Yeah.
But your girl.
Cool.
Yeah. Dang, I didn't even know they was really dating. I thought that was really
I didn't know they were dating until they said something. I was like, oh, they was really dating?
Yeah, that's another thing, too.
She probably could have been like, babe, don't post me. Like, I'm cool with keeping our relationship.
I respect that,
what the world don't know, they can't mess up.
That is
facts. Like, what they don't know.
Because she put that out, and they probably finna break up now because the world done dragged her. And Rick Ross gonna be looking like, yeah.
Yeah, you weak for that.
You tainting my
image.
Yeah.
Because if it's popping, you shouldn't have to say nothing.
Really
you should just let it show. Like, you know what I mean? If he feeling like it's good, a man feel like if it's going good, he wants to put that on display. Let him do that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to speak.
She want to be known. She dating Ricky Rose.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, honey.
Ricky Rose. What would you do if your son was put on the wrong Spirit flight?
Put on the wrong Spirit flight?
I heard about the 6-year-old boy that was put on the wrong flight. Spirit Airlines. Yep.
Where was they sending him?
I don't know where they.
Well, we know it ain't
They
international.
have no first class.
Like, the good thing is,
Spirit don't go, and they just domestic, huh?
yeah. The good thing is we know he was local, but
BIZZIE had a mic sound, and we sound good.
Nah, you good.
Ooh, we love it. Shout out to us. So I'm gonna go ahead and it was a. Let me find this. Okay, I do not have it.
I can tell you right now without even a story,
Go
baby
ahead.
got a good lawsuit going because
Oh yeah, for sure.
you put my baby on another flight. First of all, I'm acting a fool. Second of all, I'm gonna act a fool in court too.
Mm-hmm.
What? My 6-year-old?
Yes, 6-year-old child put on wrong flight.
I have a 6-year-old.
My question is, why is he on a flight by himself?
Well, they do that.
They do.
They
and
do
they're
that.
supposed to have a designated flight attendant to them.
Designated flight attendant.
Yeah.
We trusting too many. That's just too much trust, yo.
A lot of.
I've done that when I was 16 as well, though. So I was old enough to like.
But you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you considered? You still a minor?
Yeah, I was still a minor technically.
Yeah, I've done it too.
How old was you?
I was around her age, like 15.
So
16.
he was 6.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah, no.
6-year-old.
Yeah, 6-year-old.
Yeah,
No,
no. For me,
my-
6-year-old.
My cousins, they used to do it all the time, flying back from Atlanta to Boston. When my cousin was married to Kenny.
Sheesh.
I don't like it though. My 6-year-old, wherever you going, y'all need to come get him. Yeah, come get him. Come get him.
I feel like a mother
fly
love.
back.
I get it. I get it. I'm not a father, and I'm not a parent. I'm sorry. So I get it. But sometimes, yeah, six is a little.
My 6-year-old is in kindergarten. Like
Yeah,
he
people
just
are
turned
weird.
6. He's in kindergarten.
Well, do you know they have Uber for kids? Strictly for
Yeah.
kids?
Never.
Yes, they have Uber for kids.
To get them to school and all that.
They pick them up to school.
Never.
Yes.
The homie at the job was calling and asking his son, "Is he ready?" He said, "Yeah." I thought he was gonna be like,
It
"All right,
ain't.
somebody
It's not
coming to
Uber
pick you
though.
up."
It's not Uber.
Oh, he was calling Uber for him.
Oh no, it's not Uber. This is strictly for kids. Like you cannot. It's only for kids from high school on down.
Mm-hmm.
You Jay Green mom does it.
Oh, okay.
She picks up kids. She said that kids get in, pick them up in front of their house, drop them off at school. I was like, do you have conversations? She said, nope. They just get in, be on their iPhone or iPad, whatever, and get out.
See, I feel like these are just, I don't know, setups for a story.
No,
Come
but
on,
listen,
man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
like
listen, though,
today
you know-
is fine, and then
but
another
only
day,
in America, but
man's
you-
been trafficking kids for 3 years now.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what?
well they do background checks, but it's always people can change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You don't
that's
know
like
nobody
a-
mindset like that.
No,
like
but
that.
that's a.
We just talked about a 16-year-old and an older chick.
But that's like you said, a mindset. You're not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I want to touch on the 14-year-old girl. It's a mindset. Like that's
But you
in
said
you.
they
It's
did
your
background checks. She got screened for working there. And here
she probably just ain't never got caught.
same with the Uber driver. You making
Nah,
our point.
I feel like that's she probably shows signs of messing with underage boys. Someone knows. I feel like that's something like that's in your DNA. You do messing with younger kids.
I don't know. For her to,
But-
how long was she working there? I don't even know.
But no, I say this. I was saying that in Japan, the kids get on the train and walk to school by themselves, like 5, 6, 7-year-olds. They go to school by themselves, walk
It's
to
a
school.
little different out there.
That's
than
what I was
out
about to
here.
say.
Yeah.
Japan
They're a
and
little stricter,
America,
right? Consider
it's so much stricter out there. So much cleaner out there. So much everything. I went to Japan. I wanted to stay. I
You was
loved
in love,
it.
huh?
Yes. But out here in America, no, you can't trust nobody. Can't trust nothing.
It's wild out here.
I
Think
feel
about
like all
it.
the crazy people they send over here, the
And-
land of the free.
Really think about it. All the stuff that be happening on these planes, whether it's people fighting with each other or somebody trying to take over the joint, you think you're going to be like comfortable with your 6-year-old, even if they were 16.
Yeah. Nowadays, I don't
You
care
can't even
how
talk
old
to them
you
on the
are.
phone while you on a plane.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, come on,
So
man.
would you ever put your son on the flight by himself?
Absolutely not. You're not getting on a flight by yourself. Whoever wanted to see you. they
At what
can
age
see you.
are you allowing your son to catch a flight by himself?
When he's grown.
Yes.
When you're
So not 16,
no.
17.
I might give you a 2021.
What? Nigga. At 18, they can do whatever they want to do.
All right. Well,
That nigga said
18.
2021. Yo, you bugged out. Yo.
2021 is when you feel safe about it. But 18, I mean, yeah. 18 is when you can go on your own. I don't trust
At
it.
16, 17, you wouldn't let your son?
No. You may be going without me, but you going with somebody that I know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you could be going somewhere with the class, school abroad trip, or, I don't know, your granny. But you ain't going.
Yo, Grant.
You ain't going without me. You ain't going by yourself. That's like sleepovers. I'm still contemplating if my kids.
I know. I don't know.
I'm gonna be the host.
If I ever have kids, my kids are never going to nobody else's house.
No.
Like, you got an uncle that live there, you got a brother, you got how many older brothers? If I have even my son or a daughter, no.
Yeah, next door
They can come over here.
Yeah, y'all
Because
come here.
I know my domain is safe.
Exactly.
Ain't no weirdo shit.
How they know your domain is safe?
Hey,
They
they
ain't
don't.
gotta come.
They ain't gotta come.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
Well-
Hey, listen, I ain't arguing that. Oh, yo, that's fine.
Oh, ain't no sleepovers here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You come out, I'll see you at the park.
That's the thing. Oh, they can come? Well, we
Yep,
tried.
I dated a girl. She never allowed her daughter to go nowhere. She asked her mom, like, Mom, I want to go. She was like, no, they can come over here. And I asked her, why you let her go? She was like, I don't know what's going on over there. They might got an older brother. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And it
Well, I
don't even
get it.
always got to be in the house. Like, y'all got neighbors that y'all play with outside and they just come to your house casually. We don't know little Johnny who live next door.
Yeah.
Who come into your house who you don't have no brothers living in your house, but you know little Johnny come over. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Because I will, like, there's very few things that I know that I can catch a case for. And Glenn Grayson, yeah, baby, I'm going to go up. Oh, I'm going to go all the way up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
What else you got on the docket, yo?
What else we got on the docket? That's a good one. We got on the docket. Callie Uchis and Don Toliver expecting their first child. Did you know they was dating?
Nope.
I didn't know they was dating.
They
but I
make
seen
good
the
music
pictures.
together though.
Yeah.
They're on each other's albums. And I was like, yo, these joints hit.
Wow.
And the records that they are on together are the best records on the album. Especially Callie Uchis' last album. I didn't listen to the one she just dropped.
So they got good chemistry.
It's made
They
with
have
love.
great chemistry.
musically.
So when I saw,
And
obviously in
physically.
real life too,
Yeah,
because
physically.
they got a baby together. But when I found out that they were an item, I was like, oh, okay. And they was like expecting their first child. I was like, oh shit.
That's how I like it to be. You don't know my
You don't know my
until
business, huh?
I let you know it.
Do y'all be thinking some of this stuff be like Industry Planet though? Like they put like
Two
you know
people together.
yeah.
No, I feel like you automatically start feeling people that you spend most time with. And if we in the
Yeah.
same industry, like I see you a lot, I'm around you a lot, like we know the same circle, we know the same people, naturally I will be drawn to somebody in, like at school. That boy may be ugly or that girl in y'all case may be ugly, but you see them so much, you get to know their personality, you get to know them more, and then next thing you know, like you attracted to them.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. A person's personality can make them from ugly to pretty, from pretty to ugly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I got the dating history to prove it.
I'm a firm.
That's some bugaboos.
I be like, ooh, you was a nice person, huh?
Yeah, you wrong.
Must have been.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Shout out to them though.
Yeah, shout out to Callie Uchis and Don Toliver.
Yeah.
So you know the man who attacked the judge is now facing attempted murder charges.
As he should.
Deborah Ridden, the man who leaped Diabra.
Yeah, yeah, his name, yeah.
Diabra? That's his name?
Diobra, but it ain't Deborah because I did that too.
Diobra Ridden, the man who leaped at a Las Vegas judge in a courtroom before he could be sentenced, has now been charged with attempted murder. I think that's a little steep, but the 30-year-old appeared in court on Tuesday in front of a different judge where he was informed of new charges he's facing related to the January 3rd attack on Judge Mary Kay Holthus, according to CNN. Those charges include counts of battery on a protected person, battery of an officer, battery by a prisoner, intimidating a public officer, extortion, and among others. Yeah, I think that is...
You think it's extreme that he's getting attempted murder?
I think attempted murder is extreme.
I don't think it's extreme. And let me tell you why. I feel like if you stand in the court, did you see the video before he jumped over the counter when he was talking about, like, you know, I'm a changed man, you know, we all need to learn from our mistakes. He gave this whole speech like this whole same speech, like he has gotten it together and deserves a second chance on the streets, and then turns around and jumps the table on her. If you are bold enough to jump a table on a judge, you like have no cares in the world. So we put you back on the street. You're liable to do anything. You are a danger to society because you have no F's to give. Like, that's why I feel like attempted murder.
Attempted murder, though?
Because you're in a different level or category of crazy at this point.
Attempted murder is steep.
Bro, did you see how he was getting at her, though? He was giving her the
What is
business,
attempted
like,
murder? I thought attempted murder was to actually kill someone. I think he was just whooping her ass.
He was attempted murder. When he jumped over that thing and he said, nah, B.
I think he was
about to choke her
pole
and strangle
vote over
her.
the joint, not have a pole.
That part. I thought he should be in Olympics.
He cleared that joint, too.
What's the,
yeah.
what's
Ain't that
it
the
called?
pole voting?
Oh, that's what it's called, pole voting?
I think that's what it's called.
Did.
I hope it is, but
one move. After he just claimed that he was sane. So I'm like, you have the mental
Oh, yeah, he's
capacity
bugged out. He
claim.
bugged out. To claim that you one thing and to turn around and do that?
Yeah. Nah. Go to jail.
For life.
And then you trying to
For
come
life.
back. I'm sorry.
That's you just fucked up your whole life, bro.
Yeah. You weren't even in there to go to jail.
That part.
Trying to get the judge?
Wildin', bro.
Insanity.
Yeah,
They getting
bugged
bolder and
out.
bolder.
Huh?
You ain't hear nothing?
No, I can hear it. I just wanted to put them on.
They're getting more bold these days.
I think that's just it's a crazy move, but that was on you, my nigga. Like,
What's the craziest thing you guys done? Something to that measure, like that was crazy. That might be the craziest thing he's done thus far.
You asking the wrong people.
yeah,
Attacking a judge. Y'all
I'm
ain't
too
done
chill, yo. I'm too peace.
You ain't did nothing. You was like, yeah, I was bugged out for that.
Probably pulling up to an ex house thinking that I was gonna,
Do something.
yeah.
Think you
Yeah.
go
Oh,
there and do
you
something?
bugged out. Wait a minute.
Why her nigga there? You know
Oh,
what I'm
he's
saying?
bugged out. I
Yeah.
would never.
Really?
That was back in the day, though.
can't even see you
I was
doing
so
that.
in love
Oh,
with
she
her.
said she came in. No, just
He's
playing.
so
That's
chill.
when I was dating the older chick, and I was just like pulling up, like he ain't gonna take my, he ain't gonna,
Yeah.
I never got out of the car.
There
You know what I'm
we go.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't even get out the whip.
But
Or
nah,
nothing.
yo, I wasn't
You
there.
didn't gas your car up when you drove by your house.
I
You
just
even wanted to
stayed.
know
I
you was
went by
outside.
to see if I noticed the car or seen them outside, and it's just like but I wasn't gonna do that, man. Couldn't hurt a fly. Yo.
So you think that's the craziest thing you
That's
did?
the craziest thing I've ever did. And everything else, ain't no point to go that wild in my eyes. If it's something that is making me feel bad, I don't need to be around it.
Yeah.
Brittany, what's the
Don't really
craziest
take
thing
you
you
out
ever
your
did?
character. That is a good question. I'm definitely much more wild than BIZZIE, but
Y'all here popping tires, keying cars.
no, I just don't believe in that kind of stuff. Like, whatever issues you got with me, you don't need to be defacing my property. Like, that's just how I feel personally. So I've never been that crazy to an extent to want to like tear up somebody's stuff. Because I'm like, this is somebody's hard-earned stuff. And if you tear up my stuff, then I got a problem. I don't know. I'm just not like that. Hopefully, I don't ever have to get to that point.
But wait a minute, you haven't done nothing crazy.
Crazy
In the stand
in a violent crazy.
just crazy. Something where you look back on it and you like, yo, I was bugged out for that.
Come back to me. I'm trying to figure out what I want to share.
Oh yeah.
If it needs
you
to
gotta
be
go through the
shared.
Rolodex.
Oh, so you done did some stuff then.
I gotta like,
Was less extreme.
yeah, I gotta monitor
I feel you.
what's shared.
What about you, yo?
The wildest thing I ever did probably was when me and Al was trying to rob this dude's house and we
Like how
couldn't.
you just gave a name out.
So fuck him. So we was trying to get inside the house and we couldn't. So we followed the dude. We already knew where he went because we wanted to make sure he wasn't at home. So we followed him to the steakhouse. I was like, all right. So we went back to his house and we tried to get in, but we couldn't get in. We didn't want to set off the alarm. So we went back to where he was at and I broke into his car with a hammer. I used a hammer and broke his window and and I was trying to find the remote the
my
garage
gosh,
remote.
yeah.
Garage
uh-huh.
opener. So you wow.
You wow.
So you was bipping.
I guess it was bipping before bipping, nigga. And I'm in the truck with my feet hanging and
Oh
Al
my
across
God.
the street,
You not even a good criminal.
bruh.
They roll up on you and snatch you out the car by your toes.
Listen, Al across the street behind the trash can. Boom, it was loud. I hit the window. Boom, boom. It sounded like gunshots going off. Boom, boom with a hammer. And the third hit, hammer, shit busted. And I'm reaching. Typically, you would think someone keep their garage opener where?
On
And
top of
the
the
visor.
It
yeah,
wasn't
visor.
there. So I'm looking. I'm like, yo, where is it? I'm opening up the glove box. I'm looking. I couldn't find it.
Leaving all your fingerprints, huh?
No, I have gloves.
Oh, you smart. Okay,
And I,
smart
Why you didn't
criminal.
open the door?
Huh?
Why you didn't open the door?
The door was locked.
You broke the window. You didn't want to unlock the door and open the door instead of hanging out of the car?
I wasn't thinking like that at the time.
Yikes.
Uh-huh. I was.
He's semi-smart and like.
I wasn't.
He wasn't ready for what he was
Yeah.
doing.
But I would assume that the alarm didn't even go off. That's why I didn't, And I had already gained attention because soon as we left, I couldn't find it. I got out, went back across the street. I'm like, yo, it ain't in there. He's like, let's go. We got in the truck. We drove around the block, literally 30 police cars.
Oh wow.
Literally went across the street. I was like, I can't find it. He was like, come on, let's go. He ran up the alley, got in the truck, circled the block, 30 police cars.
Wow.
I was like, man, I looked.
When did you go through this? I want to be a thug phase.
This was like years ago.
Like what around what age?
I was like 21, 22, 23.
You want to be a thug?
No, I was just having fun.
Living the fast life?
I was just hanging out.
And it was living the fast life.
Living the fast life.
We was just hanging out.
That's hanging out
Young,
I was hanging out with my
influenced
friends
young man.
in the house.
We're just impressionables, just hanging out. And I wasn't even that impressionable. He was the impressionable. We was just, I don't know.
So
but
you got us beat on your story.
And nigga, as soon as we circled the block, it was mad police cars. And the guy house we was trying to break into was outside. He thought his baby mama did it. Because I knew a girl that knew his baby mama. Mm-hmm. And she went back and told him.
Chain of,
Yeah, you see how I'm talking about? He always got a.
Because I be knowing people. I be talking. I be knowing people like, word.
You can never just say, like, yeah, her.
Yeah.
It's like a lineage.
Her baby
I
mama.
knew. Yeah.
Sasha's cousins, mamas, they was best friends with the niece, though. Not with just each other.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yo, you
yeah.
wild, yo.
Yeah, you out. You got us.
That's,
Oh man, you gotta have it planned out.
that's
though,
probably
bro.
that's probably just one of the wild stories I did. That was something. But that's the most memorable one every time we look back.
I bet.
That's like, that was so funny because as soon as we circled the block, the police was there.
Yeah, you would have been D.O., bro.
I would have been in
In the
jail. I would have
jailhouse.
went on the run. I would have ran from them. They would have to catch me.
30
they was
police
catching
cards, you
you.
getting caught.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
getting caught.
for sure.
You never know. I didn't see people
You
get
didn't think
away.
about opening the door. You definitely getting caught.
Mm-hmm. Well, we glad that you grew out of that.
Yeah, yo.
But it would if I would have
I didn't even know that like that.
if I would have opened the door, I thought the alarm. I don't know why I didn't open the door. I
It should have went off if the glass broke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should have went off. I don't know why I didn't open the door. Yep, I was in the. I remember I was in the hanging up. Because I thought I was just gonna be able to reach over and just grab the.
Just get yeah.
Yeah. So once I didn't see it, I hopped in.
You need a whole search.
I did. It was quick for
Did you check the sunglass?
I checked that.
Oh, wasn't he there?
No.
Dang, he must have.
So he might have had it on his key. You know, some people keep it on their key ring.
Have a small one.
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah.
small one.
Mhm.
So it might have been on there.
Did he? So you said you knew where he lived, of course, but you seen him like use the garage before he left?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
one
you
time I was
knew it
at
was in
work.
You knew he had money or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because my cousin bought weed from him, and he was talking shit about my
Oh,
cousin.
you was trying to rob the plug?
Yeah.
Oh, you wild.
Not the plug. No, he wasn't the plug. He just sold weed. He wasn't the nigga that supplied him with the weed. He was just a nigga that's selling the weed. My cousin bought weed from him, and my cousin and him got into it. He disrespected my cousin, so he came to me. and Was like, "Yo, like."
Oh, so this was like a retaliation.
He came
Y'all
to
really-
you.
He came to me. Was like, "Yo, I want to rob this fool. Let's do
okay.
it." So I'm like, "Fuck it, let's do it." And he was like, "Yo, he got 20 large." At the time, I think it was like $20,000. And I'm like, it might have been more, but I think
$20,000 split between 3 people?
2.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want none. My cousin just wanted the weed.
Oh.
He was like, just give me all his weed.
So you walking around with a fiend that just got anger issues, and he put you in stuff.
That part.
I mean, I
We
wouldn't
gotta
say
watch
that.
who you be hanging with.
I wouldn't say like I wouldn't call him a fiend, and I wouldn't call him like.
For him not to want the
issues.
money and want the
yeah.
weed and want to rob them for the weed. That's
Because he was
a
gonna
little-
sell the weed himself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was gonna sell the weed.
You want a little bit
He was
like
gonna
that.
sell it
Okay.
and smoke it himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, okay. So let's figure out. I want to know your story.
Oh, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Got a couple of wild ones.
I don't have.
You do have it. You do got a story.
I think you missed that one.
I was dead.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
cool. We still got the
We got the audio.
Oh, okay.
We can wrap it up a little bit.
That's why that other camera is vital because we can time it. You know what I mean? So you can look when we press them at the same time. You'll be like our 30-minute mark. But all right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. This is Brittany's first episode with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Enjoy.
me.
This
Guys.
is just the start of many more, man. Make sure y'all stay down with us, man. We're gonna get our chemistry together. We're gonna just come with more energy and everything. I think today was a great show. This is the beginning of something beautiful, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy D.MOSS.
It's BIZZIE.
And Brittany, I gotta give me a cute name. And it's Brittany.
That's your name.
I know, but D.MOSS, BIZZIE, and then Brittany. Like,
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and it's episode 22. It's not that serious, the podcast, and we are out of here.
Yeah.
bye.